Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm your English educator from Jabhat Academy. In our previous slide we did active and passive voice. Now we will continue with that. We will do part 2. In that one we have done present tense. We have learned few formulas or rules how to change from active voice to passive voice. Let's continue with the same topic. Part 2, active and passive voice. What is an active voice? Let's recapitulate that. When the subject of a sentence is the doer. So, when subject is doing the action, subject is active, then sentence is in active voice. The verb is in active voice. It is so because the subject is active. That means subject is doing the action. I do the work. मैं काम कर रहा हूँ. He or she does the work. वो काम कर रही है. So then what is passive voice? When we want to emphasize the action and the object of a sentence rather than the subject. Here the subject is inactive. काम किया जा रहा है. While over here I do the work. काम कर रहे हैं. So here subject is active while here subject is inactive. So this we have to keep in mind when doing active and passive voice. Let's further understand this with few examples. Let's try to do some examples. We did something similar in our previous session as well. Manika opens the door. So what are the things that we have to keep in mind? First, identify what is your subject, what is your verb and what is your object. So let's see, Manika is a subject here, opens is a verb and door is a object. So once we know what is the subject, verb and object in a sentence, what is the next step? That we have to identify the tense. So what is the tense of this sentence? Manika opens the door. This is your simple present. This is your simple present. So now we know that this is simple present tense. If you remember, we have learned certain rules how to change from active to passive voice in simple present tense. Let's do the same thing over here. So what is the formula? Is, am, are plus V3. So last time also we discussed V3 is permanent in passive voice. Passive voice में आपको हमेशा V3 ही use करना है with the subject. So subject will be there, verb will be there, that will be followed by third form of verb. So Manika opens the door. What is the next step? Exchange, interchange the position. The door is third form of open, open by whom? By Manika. So this sentence is in active voice. After changing, this sentence is in passive voice. So Manika opens the door. Manika is a subject who is doing action. So this is a active voice. Subject active है. The door is opened by Manika. Door अपने आप open नहीं हो सकता. उसको कोई open करेगा. So subject is inactive. When subject is inactive, sentence is in passive voice. When subject is active, so the sentence is of active voice. Let's try with the second example. Manika has opened the door. Okay, so it will be opened the door. Manika has opened the door. So again we have to identify subject, verb and object. So this is my subject, this is my main verb and this is my object. Now what is the second step? Identify the tense of a sentence. So what is the tense? Manika has opened. So this is my present perfect. This is my present perfect tense. And what is the rule to change present perfect tense? Has, have plus been plus V3. So let's use this rule in this sentence. So this will come here. The door has been opened opened by Monica. So if we follow the rules, if we follow the steps, it's very easy to change active voice to passive voice. Try this sentence. Monica is opening the door. Same thing. First identify subject, verb and object. This is my subject. This is my main verb. This is my object. So now you know what is the subject, verb, object. Second step, identify the tense of a sentence. Monica is opening. So this is progressive. Present progressive. So this is present continuous tense. This is present continuous tense. So what is the rule of present continuous tense? Is am, are plus being. And same V3. V3 आपको सब सेंटेंसेस में लगाना है पैसिव वॉइस के, आप ये ध्यान रखेंगे और ये रूल्स आपको लर्न करने पड़ेंगे. वंस यू लर्न द रूल, जस्ट सिंपली एक्सचेंज द पोजीशन, यूज द रूल एंड यू विल गेट योर आंसर. Monica is opening the door. The door is being opened by Monica. This much we had done in our previous session. So I hope this is clear to you. Let's begin with part 2 of active and passive voice. As we have done present tense, today we are moving on to past tense. Same way in present tense, you have is, am, are, you have to only change the helping verb. Over here it is was, were plus V3. So sentence is, you have to identify active voice. So how will you identify? Subject plus V2. If subject plus V2 is given, you know that your tense is of simple past. So what you have to do next? You have to use this formula. You have to use this rule. Once you apply the rule, you will get your answer. Let's try. Monica opened the door. क्या करना है सबसे पहले? Subject, verb और object. This is subject, this is verb and this is object. So this is V2. So whenever V2 is given, you will use was, were. And when we had V1, what we did? We did is, am, are plus V3. So this you have to keep in mind. Monica opened the door. The door was opened by Monica. The door was opened by Monica. So you just have to, what you have to keep in mind? You have to keep in mind the rule to change from active to passive voice. Let's try second sentence. Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa, right? So what you have to identify? Subject, verb, this is V2, object. So now we know subject, verb and object in a sentence. We know V2 is given. This is simple past. Now what we have to do? When we have to change, just use the rule. So the Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. So this is simple past. The only difference between simple past and simple present, in simple present is, am, are plus V3. In simple past, was, were plus V3. Moving on to next tense, past continuous. Subject plus was, were plus V1 plus ing. So this we know how to identify the tense. कि tense जो है मेरा simple past का है या मेरा past continuous का है. Simple past में हमें V2 देखने को मिला था. पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस में हमें वॉज वर प्लस वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म ing देखने को मिलेगा. शी वॉज मेकिंग अ केक. सो I know my tense is of past continuous. What I have to identify? Subject, verb and object. Subject, verb, object. Now I have to use the rule. So this is my rule. Subject plus was were plus being plus V3. In our previous session we also discussed this thing. Don't get confused between this one and this one. This one we use in perfect tense, while this one is in continuous. Let's try this sentence. She was making a cake. A cake was being. Third form of make, made. By. So pronoun when it will go at an objective place, by her. Second sentence, they were building houses. Subject, verb, object. So now what we will do? Change. Houses were being. Third form of build, built by pronoun objective them. They were building houses. Houses were being built by them. So this is the passive voice. Third one, past perfect. So what we discussed just now, instead of being, now here it is being. So often while writing your sentences, children do this mistake. यहाँ पे been लगाने की बजाय यहाँ पे being लगा देते हैं और continuous में been लगा देते हैं. तो ये नहीं करना है. We have to keep this thing in mind. In perfect we have B-E-E-N, while in continuous we have B-E-I-N-G, being. Let's try this one. So past perfect tense, subject plus had plus V3. हमें identification पता है. अगर sentence में had और V3 given है तो वो हमारा past perfect tense है. After that we will identify subject, verb and an amazing song object. So let's try changing this one. An amazing song no change in had, only been will come. Had been written by me. So we cannot write on by I. That will be wrong because objective of I is me. Try the second sentence. John had helped me a lot. So again identify subject, verb, object. Let's try changing this one using the rule had plus been plus V3. I had been helped a lot by John. So this is my answer. I had been helped a lot by John. I hope this is clear to you. And if in case you remember, present perfect continuous tense, it has no passive voice. Similarly, past perfect continuous tense will have no passive voice. Moving on to future tense. In future, we have to do only two sentences. Future simple, then future continuous tense will not have passive voice. Then future perfect continuous, it will not have a passive voice. Future perfect will have a passive voice. Let's do these two. Future simple. How will you identify what is the structure of a future simple tense? Subject, subject, will, shall, V1. Then My parents will take us to the park. So I know this is my active voice. My parents will take us to the park. हमारे parents हमें park लेके जाएंगे. So first identify subject, verb and object. We will be taken to the park by my parents. All right. So what we did? First identify the tense. After identify the tense, use the rule. Subject plus will shall plus be plus v3. Be plus v3. This is how I change my sentence from active voice to passive voice. Let's see the second example. Virat will break the record. So first identify subject, verb and object. Virat, break, record. Subject, verb, object. Now what we have to do? Use the rule. You may try doing it of your own. Virat will break the record. The record will be, what is the third form of break? Break, broke, broken. Broken by Virat. So this is future simple tense. Future continuous sentences will not have passive voice. Future perfect. Future perfect, what is the structure? Subject plus will shall plus have plus v3. So this is the structure. You can see Andrew will have called his son. So this is my sentence in active voice. If I have to change in passive voice, first I will identify subject, verb and object. So let's identify that. Subject, verb, object. So what is the rule? This is the rule. Subject plus will shall plus have plus been plus v3. हमने past perfect में क्या किया था? had के साथ been लगाया था. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में क्या किया था? हैज हैव के साथ बीन लगाया था. अब हम फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में क्या करेंगे? विल शैल हैव के साथ बीन लगाएंगे और v3 सारे सेंटेंसेस में रहता है. सो लेट्स ट्राई चेंजिंग दिस. एंड्रू विल हैव कॉल्ड हिज सन. हिज सन विल हैव बीन कॉल्ड बाय Andrew. See, it's very easy. If you know what is your subject, verb and object, just use the rule, learn those rules and apply it in your sentence. Let's try second one. He will have received the letter. Same, identify subject, verb, object. Use the rule that is given. Will shall have plus been plus v3. Let's try changing this one. The letter will have been received by him. I hope this much is clear to you. Let's do some exceptional sentences of active and passive voice. Their rule is slightly different. Before we start with other sentences which have a different rule like your imperative sentences and interrogative sentences, let's do the recapitulation of what we have done so far. So, one side I am writing active voice and other side it's passive voice. So, rules are very simple. So, in present tense, present simple, we have subject plus V1 SES and over here it will be is am are plus V3. Okay, then following continuous subject plus be subject plus. So if you know the first three of present tense, present simple, present continuous and present perfect, and you know what is the rule of how to change them in past and in future, it's very easy for you to change it, because what we are changing, we are only changing the helping verb over here. Like in past tense, if you have simple past, which we did just now, it has V2. So here it was is am I plus 3V3. What will come over here? Was were plus V3. In continuous, is am are plus V1 plus ing is was were. So what you have to change? Only helping verb. So this you will change. So what will be? Was were प्लस बीइंग प्लस V3. आपको ये वाला पार्ट याद होगा तो आप इजीली बाकी सेंटेंसेस में भी आप इजीली चेंज कर पाएंगे. देन परफेक्ट हैड प्लस V3. हमारे यहाँ पे क्या था? हैज हैव बीन प्लस V3. यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? हैड प्लस V3. सो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल. यू हैव टू ओनली लर्न द रूल्स. आपको रूल्स लर्न हो जाएंगे, आप फटाफट सेंटेंसेस को चेंज कर पाएंगे. लेकिन आपको टेंस आइडेंटिफाई करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप टेंस आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पाएंगे तो आपको ये भी नहीं याद आएगा कि आपको कौन सा रूल अप्लाई करना है. आइडेंटिफाई द टेंस, अप्लाई द रूल, इंटरचेंज द पोजीशन एंड यू विल गेट योर आंसर. Okay, moving back to sentences which have different formation and even the change from active to passive voice is slightly different. Let's understand those sentences with some examples. Imperative sentence. How to change voice of imperative sentence. Imperative sentences हमारे कौन से होते हैं? वो sentences which highlight wish, request, order, command, advice. So these sentences are called imperative sentences. Often they begin with the first form of verb. See this example, shut the door, do it now, clean the board. So what do we assume? We know that subject is not given over here. So what do we assume? You is always the subject of imperative sentences. Let's try changing them. But before that, we have to understand how we have to change imperative sentences from active to passive voice. जब कि हमें पता है कि सब्जेक्ट हमारे पास नहीं है, हमारे पास ऑब्जेक्ट है, यहाँ पे हमारे पास वर्ब है लेकिन सब्जेक्ट नहीं है. सो हाउ विल वी चेंज दैट? Let's understand this. If the verb in the active voice expresses orders, requests, advices, etc., the word let is usually placed at the beginning. अब उसने बोला कि let को हम पहले place कर देंगे. Shut the door, let को हम पहले place कर देंगे. Shut the door, तो let's first write down let. ठीक है? Now the same process. The door, let the door be shut. Let the door be shut. This is how we change imperative sentences in passive voice. You will not say कि imperative sentence का passive voice नहीं होता. Imperative sentences they have passive voice, but their way of changing is slightly different. See the second example. Do it now. क्या बोला उसने सेंटेंस में कि पहले आप let लगा दीजिए. Let it be done now. Now try changing this one. Clean the board. पहले हमें क्या लगाना है? Let. ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है हमारा? बोर्ड. Let the BOARD. Let the board be cleaned. Let the board be cleaned. So in these type of sentences, we write down let plus object plus BE plus V3. Let plus object plus BE plus V3. Shut the door, let the door be shut. Do it now, let it be done now. clean the board, let the board be cleaned. Let's try with some more examples. So there are some other ways also how you can change imperative sentence from active to passive voice. If the sentence begins with please, please, you are requested to, you can write down you are requested to please do not smoke, to लगा के then remaining sentence. Or in such cases an intransitive verb may also be changed into passive with you are requested to. Another form of passive is with the verb should and be. Again should and be लगा के भी आप change कर सकते हैं. Let's try changing this. Please do not smoke, you are requested not to smoke. You are requested not to smoke. Let's try second sentence. Obey your teachers. You are advised to obey your teachers. Okay, so you are advised to obey your teachers. Let's understand this with one more example. Help the poor. Help the poor. This is my imperative sentence. So how I can change imperative sentence? Let the poor be helped. Let the poor be helped. Or you are requested, then remaining sentence after to help the poor. Or the third one, the poor should be helped. So either way you can write it. These are the three ways with which you can change imperative sentence into a passive voice. So all three are correct. Either you can change it by using let, or you can change it you are requested to, then remaining sentence, or you can change it by using should be. The poor should be helped. So these are the three ways of changing imperative sentence from active voice to passive voice. I hope imperative sentence is clear to you. Let's understand how to change interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences हमारे कौन से होते हैं? जिनमें हम क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं. Where we ask question, we use WH, and apart from that, will you help me? Can you come with me? So these kind of examples are of interrogative sentences. Let's understand how to change interrogative sentences. If the interrogative sentence begin with the auxiliary verb do, the process of changing is convenient by changing it into assertive sentence. अगर आपको मुश्किल लग रहा है कि मैं कैसे चेंज करूं interrogative sentence को, तो आप पहले क्या कर सकते हैं? पहले आप उसको एक पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस बनाइए, उसको पैसिव वॉइस में चेंज करिए, फिर उसको वापस इंट्रोगेटिव बना दीजिए. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दिस विद एन एग्जांपल. डू यू सी द बर्ड? सो दिस इज माई इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस. इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेज में हमेशा एंड में क्वेश्चन मार्क होता है, तो मुझे ये पता है कि ये मेरा सेंटेंस जो है इंट्रोगेटिव है, बिकॉज इट इज आस्किंग अ क्वेश्चन, डू यू सी द बर्ड, राइट? सो फर्स्ट आई चेंज इट, you see the bird. This is my now assertive sentence, so I can say positive sentence, you see the bird. So now I know what is this. So if I have to change this in passive voice, subject, verb, object, change कर दीजिए. The bird is seen by you. Now this is a normal sentence, this is a normal positive sentence. अब मेरे पास ये आ गया passive voice में, ये मेरे पास सेंटेंस आ गया पैसिव वॉइस में. अब मैं इसको वापस जो है चेंज कर देती हूँ इंट्रोगेटिव में, तो क्या होगा? इज द बर्ड सीन बाय यू. सो इधर यू कैन फॉलो द स्टेप, or you can directly change it in passive voice. Is the bird seen by you? Is the bird seen by you? This is one of the trick. अगर आपको बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है कि मैं कैसे चेंज करूं इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस को, तो आप ये ट्रिक यूज कर सकते हैं. आप सेंटेंस को पहले पॉजिटिव बनाइए, उसके बाद उसको पैसिव वॉइस में चेंज करिए, फिर वापस उसको इंट्रोगेटिव में कर दीजिए. और इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, यू कैन डायरेक्टली डू इट. इज द बर्ड सीन बाय यू? Let's do one more example. Did you see the man? अब मुझे ये पता है कि ये मेरा इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस है क्योंकि इसमें क्वेश्चन मार्क है. Did you see the man? या तो मैं इसको डायरेक्ट चेंज कर लूं क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये पास्ट टेंस है. पास्ट टेंस में मेरा रूल क्या होता है? was were प्लस V3. मेरा रूल मुझे याद है, was were प्लस V3. तो या तो आप ये सीधा डायरेक्ट चेंज कर दीजिए इसे, was, उसके बाद was the man, V3 seen by you. डायरेक्ट चेंज करने में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो आप क्या कर सकते हैं? यू कैन चेंज द सेंटेंस इन असर्टिव. यू सॉ द मैन. डिड यू सी द मैन? इसको अगर हम नॉर्मल सेंटेंस बना रहे सिंपल पास्ट का, यू सॉ द मैन. अब बहुत इजी है चेंज करना पैसिव वॉइस में. द मैन विल कम हियर, was seen by you. इसको इंट्रोगेटिव में बनाएंगे तो इंट्रोगेटिव में जब भी बनाते हैं was स्टार्टिंग में आ जाते हैं हमारे. was the man seen by you. So this is one way of changing. Either you can change it directly like this, or you can follow the steps and change the sentence of interrogative in passive voice. Now in this also we have one exception. Let's understand that exception. WH words. So WH in interrogative remain as it is except who changes into whom. सिर्फ एक who ही एक है जो by whom में change होता है. Rest which, when, where will remain as it is in the sentence. Let's try changing this one. Who taught you English? By whom were you taught English? इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस में हमारी हेल्पिंग वर्ब आगे आ जाती है, राइट? सो बाय whom were you taught English? Which book do you want? Which book is wanted by you? So which will remain as it is. Which में कोई चेंज नहीं है. who जो है वो by whom में चेंज हो जाता है. ये आपको इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस को चेंज करते टाइम ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. Okay, let's do one exercise. This is a mixed exercise. Let's see how much you have understood so far. Let's try changing these sentences from active to passive voice. So change the voice first. Let's start with the first sentence. They finished the work. Finish the work. First, identify subject, verb and object. They finished the work. So I know they finished the work, right? So subject, verb और object मुझे पता है sentence में. Now what is the second step? Identify the tense. Finished. कौन सी verb है? V2. So V2 verb is given, right? Subject, verb, object मेरे पास है. Object मेरे पास है. Let's change this one. The work was finished by them. They finished the work was finished by them. Second sentence, I buy the new books. पहले identify subject, verb, object. ठीक है, सब्जेक्ट वर्ब ऑब्जेक्ट आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया. विच टेंस इज दिस? बाय. V1 is given, simple present. Let's use the rule and change the sentence. The new books are bought. I का objective pronoun me. The new books are bought by me. Third example, we will celebrate his birthday. Okay, identify subject, verb and object quickly. Alright, let's try changing this one. So, second step, identify the tense, will plus V1. Future, simple. Let's try changing this. His birthday will be celebrated by us. So if you know the rule, it's very easy. अभी मेरी तरह जल्दी जो है आप चेंज कर पाएंगे. ठीक है. Shyam wrote a letter. What is subject verb object? Subject verb object. Very easy. ठीक है. What is wrote? V2. I know that. What is the rule? Was verb plus V3. Let's try changing this. A letter was written by Shyam. Moving on to fifth sentence. Hari killed a snake. Quickly identify the tense. V2 given है हमें. ठीक है. और सब्जेक्ट वर्ब ऑब्जेक्ट हमें पता है. ठीक है. ये सब्जेक्ट है और ये ऑब्जेक्ट है. क्विकली अब इसको हम चेंज करेंगे. A snake was killed by Hari. A snake was killed by Hari. Who did this? This is interrogative sentence. मुझे पता है एंड में क्वेश्चन मार्क है. interrogative sentence है. रूल क्या था? who को हम किस में चेंज करेंगे? by whom. So by whom did given है तो इसमें क्या आएगा? was verb plus V3. by whom was this? do, did, third form of verb done. By whom was this done? Seventh sentence, Soham is writing a letter. Quickly identify subject verb object. Soham writing letter. Okay, which tense is this? This is present continuous tense. Is plus V1 plus ing. Let's try changing. What is the rule of this one? Is MR plus being plus V3. A letter is being written by Soham. Letter is being written by Soham. Moving on to 8th sentence. Please accept this gift. सब्जेक्ट तो गिवन ही नहीं है. कौन सा सेंटेंस है? प्लीज से भी स्टार्ट हो रहा है. दिस इज योर इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस. ठीक है. सो हाउ टू चेंज इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस? प्लीज एक्सेप्ट दिस गिफ्ट. Let this gift be accepted. Or you can change it. You are requested to accept this gift. Either way, you can change this one. Don't spoil the game. Again, this is your imperative sentence. So these both are your imperative sentence. Don't spoil the game. So इसको हम change करेंगे. Let the game not be spoiled. Last sentence. The mason is building the wall. Quickly identify subject, verb and object. Identify the tense. What is the tense here? This is your present continuous. What is the rule of present continuous? Changing in passive voice is MR plus being plus V3. Just use the formula here. The wall is being built by the mason. The wall is being built by the mason. So now we have completed these 10 sentences where we did interrogative as well as imperative. हमने interrogative भी करे और हमने imperative sentences भी करे, which has a different way of changing. उनके रूल थोड़े से अलग हैं, but it is very easy to understand. You just have to identify subject, verb and object. अगर आप sentence में subject, verb, object identify कर लेते हैं, the second step is identify the tense. आप tense identify करेंगे, present है, past है, future है. Then you have to interchange and use the formula, or you can say use the rules that we have given to you. Just apply those rules and it is quickly you will get your answer. I hope you like this video. If you like our video, subscribe to our channel Dabur Academy and stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you and have a nice day.